I absolutely love piston doors. It's why I keep doing tutorials on them. And today we're going to be teaching you how to build a 4x4 piston door. And I've done many other piston door tutorials on my channel here, so if you want to go check those out, there'll be a link in the description to all of them. So if we go ahead and push this wonderful button here, it'll activate this beautiful 4x4 piston door. And look at that. That is so awesome. I love these piston doors. Honey blocks, slime blocks, flying machines, observers. Just the most awesome thing added into the game. So I actually went ahead and built this flush with the floor so you guys can actually see for yourselves how it will look when it is in your base or whatever build you are doing. Now before we get into the rest of the tutorial, I just wanted to briefly mention that this will not work in Bedrock. You're certainly welcome to try, but it's not going to. And no, it won't work on your PS4 either because that is Bedrock. People get confused by that, I really don't know why, but this is only for Java. Also, I did not come up with this redstone design. There will be a link in the description to the inspiration for this video. I just have to push this once more. It's just so cool. This door is so awesome. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful. And I actually went ahead and built a piston door above the ground here. So you can actually see the redstone more clearly. So I can try and explain this to you so you understand it a little bit better. Now, I'm still getting the grips of redstone. There's still a lot I have to learn and a lot I don't understand. But don't worry, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. So I'll try and explain it the best I possibly can. So when we push this button is going to power this block, which then powers this dropper, sending a pulse to all of these observers. Now these observers here, as of right now, don't matter. It's only these two that matter because they're going to send a pulse up to this block, powering this redstone line, powering all of these droppers, which then in turns power these observers, which kickstarts all of these flying machines. And then if we go ahead and push this button, you'll see the door will start to descend. And it's really, really cool and very, very quick and pretty sleek as well. So on the downward cycle, we basically got a bunch of observers going all the way down, and then we finally have two observers going down here to send a pulse to this block here, which sends a pulse to this redstone line, which powers these blocks in return, powering these droppers, which then activates the rest of the observers. Now before I show you how to build this door, I'm actually just going to let you know how you get it flush with the floor. So what I did was I dug myself a 7 by 9 deep hole. Now the reason I did a 9 deep hole is because when you're creating a redstone contraption, you always want to leave yourself some extra space because you never know when you might need it. And now obviously in this case, I didn't really need it, but it's nice to have a little bit of extra space to work with. It doesn't feel so cramped and claustrophobic, and I get claustrophobic, so I like having my space. Now I'm actually not going to show you how to build it flush with the floor today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this version just because it'll be much easier to actually do it in form of a tutorial, because trying to do this underground is going to be very difficult to actually show you what to do. So the first thing you'll need to do is place down 4 blocks like so. Place a redstone line on top of those blocks. Place another block above there. And then get yourself 4 droppers and place them in this direction. So make sure that the face of the droppers are facing towards you. It doesn't matter which way you do. You can do it this way, or you can do it in the opposite direction. It really doesn't matter. You just have to make sure that they are facing towards you when you're placing them down. Then get yourself 4 observers and place the observers like so. Then get your sticky pistons and place those sticky pistons on top of those observers. Then get your honey block or slime block and build up by 4. And then all you need to do is alternate between the two to create your door. And then you just do the same thing on the opposite side. So you get your observers, place 4 observers like so, make sure they are all facing downwards. You want to make sure the output is facing downwards. Then get your sticky pistons, place them in as well. Then get your slime blocks and build down by 4. And obviously you want to alternate between the two again and make sure that they are opposites on each side, because otherwise if they're like this, they're just going to stick together and you're going to ruin your door. Now you just want to go ahead and build up your door. Build up a lovely door like this. Lovely jubbly. Now you want to go ahead and build up by 5 blocks. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not there. 5. There we go. Because this is where the door is going to be stopped. So obviously the door is going to be coming up to here. So now you want to get in your droppers. So place a dropper there. And then to place the droppers next to one another, all you have to do is quickly shift click and then you can place them down. Sometimes you don't always nail it like I just did there, and it's not too difficult to do, and there you go. Now get yourself whatever kind of block you want. I'm going to be using wool for this example because that's what I feel like using. Place a block here, another block here, and another block here. And then get a line of redstone going across all of these droppers and these blocks. Now the main bulk of the door is essentially done. Now all you need to do is actually place in the opening and closing mechanism. So all you need to do is just build down by a few blocks. So just build down by 3 blocks, break these 2 blocks, get 2 observers, and make sure they're both facing in the upwards direction. Then get yourself a dropper and place a dropper. You just have to quickly shift click and then get yourself a observer, shift click again and make sure it is facing downwards. Get yourself another dropper, shift click again, make sure the observer is facing downwards once again. Finally get yourself another dropper and then place 2 observers in the downwards direction. And there you go. That's your door done. That's essentially everything done. Now all you need to do is place a block here, get yourself a button, and the door should hopefully be working. And there you go. You've just built yourself a 4x4 piston door. This thing is seriously cool and pretty simple to build as well. I really like it. Please let me know in the comments if you found this tutorial helpful and if it was easy to follow. I always appreciate feedback and constructive criticism. I can take constructive criticism and I really do appreciate it. And I really do hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did enjoy today's video, then please do smash that like button, be highly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing as I really would appreciate that too. Also, I have a Twitter, go follow me there, that'll be greatly appreciated. And remember, links in the description to all my piston door tutorials and the inspiration for this video. Anyway, hope you'll have a wonderful day and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!